I downloaded Tinder in the first place. But I've yet to have my first memorable experience with that app. Not that nothing happened, far from it. But, well, I'm just getting tired of gearing up for something awesome and then dealing with the ensuing disappointment. The fly is still buzzing like mad. I try glaring at it to death, unsuccessfully. Instead, it takes flight and heads for the ceiling. Like a victorious boxer making his way to the middle of the ring to be applauded. I refuse to give the tiny bastard any more attention and let my eyelids fall shut. I've mentally prepared myself. I heaved a deep sigh and logged on to Tinder once again. But the guy with the crooked smile, the one I've been trying to set up a meeting with for weeks, still hasn't written me back. A few others have contacted me, but he was the one I wanted. And that's the problem. So few of them are worth meeting. Feeling irritated, I drum my fingers on the screen. I calculate that I haven't heard from him in 78 hours and 24 minutes. Even though he spent his first messages trashing his former matches, explaining how they weren't serious, and didn't get back to him, not even with a polite refusal. As the minutes pass, the crooked smile disgusts me more and more. I get angry with myself that I still sort of want to meet him, even if he's horrible at replying. I push my tongue against my front teeth as I imagine angrily pinching his cheeks, pulling the corners of his ridiculous mouth an absurd distance out to his cheeks, until he looks like a silly version of the Joker. I hum impatiently. I look around the room. I notice that the fly has decided to make itself at home on my windowsill. It buzzes fiercely as it tries to make its way through the glass. I blow another lock of hair away from my forehead. Then I dig a fingernail so deep inside my thumb that it ends up looking like a sad emoji without the eyes. I'm fed up with wasting my time with men who don't want any interaction, even though they say they do. And yet, I can't help trying once again. Want to try meeting? I write to the guy with the crooked smile. 2 seconds later, he has deleted our entire thread and unmatched me. Idiot, I mutter, feeling annoyed, throwing my phone across the table. I reach for my birthday presents on the table. They're amazing. A mulberry clutch, Wolford socks, and a holiday to London in April. You only turned 30 once, babe, Mia and Ida giggled when I said it was far too much. And just at this moment, for the first time ever, I decided that it doesn't matter. If they want to buy such expensive presents for me, I'll happily accept them. No shame. It doesn't matter at all if it's because they feel bad that I'm the only one in our group, for who knows how many years in a row, is still the one who is single. Maybe they're trying to live out their sleazy desire for freedom through my dating life. And yet, my restlessness doesn't go away. I begin to miss my ex-boyfriend. I always do in moments like this, even though he was a complete jerk. I try shaking off the sorrow, but the need to be held by someone keeps growing, and I'm starting to feel horny. I dig my phone out from underneath the cushions, and I consider sexting my ex. Instead, I send Mia a picture of the clutch. What am I going to do with a purse this expensive when all I need is a man? Then I wait. I stare at the dots showing that she's typing. Get a refund and spend the money on a gigolo instead, she replies, along with a close-up of her tongue dancing up and down between her index and middle fingers. Funny, I reply. Want to go with me to town tomorrow? No can do, she writes. Appointment with the husband. Thanks for nothing, I reply. Missy, have a bit of fun instead of lounging about feeling sorry for yourself, she writes. What about that bloke you had coffee with last week? Yuck, he was completely disgusting in real life, I reply, with a voice like a soprano. He doesn't have to talk when you're fucking, she writes, followed by the emoji of the monkey covering its mouth. I don't bother replying. I doze off and find myself in a dream where everything goes perfectly, where the men are gorgeous,